What's going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here, and today I'm so very excited because I got my first PSA submission return, and it has been a long time coming. Now, to give you a little backstory, I submitted these cards back in the beginning of March. I got a platinum membership with PSA. I was able to send in 15 submissions, so I thought I'd get it back in little to no time, but I sent it in early March, and guess what happened? The country shut down. So I just finally got it back today. It's what's today? May 22nd, I think. So almost 2.5 months. Finally got it back. I got some pretty decent cards in here to open up. Now, I've had my hopes up, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of these are going to be PSA 8 or PSA 9 condition. But if I can get just one PSA 10 card of this, I will be so incredibly happy. So let's get this opened up and see what we got. Alright, here they are, 15 buttes. If we can get 110. Just 110 out of this. Alright, first up, we have from Neo Destiny. Let me get my big fat thumb in there. We have the Dark Tyranitar. This is unlimited. I have 3 unlimited cards from Neo Destiny here. These were kind of like a last-ditch cards to throw in there because I didn't have quite 15, so I had to have 4 or 5 to kind of add to there. So this is a Dark Tyranitar Neo Destiny, and it got 6. That's okay. That's okay. But I gotta wonder what gave it a 6. The back looks very nice. I mean, you got a little speck down there. So it must have been the hull foil. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the front is well centered. Ooh, hope this isn't a sign of things to come. But yep, a 6 for the Tyranitar. Okay, let's put it in the background here. Alright, come on, let's get the 7 here. Up next we have the Dark Feraligatr, also Neo Destiny. This is an unlimited card. And if we look at the back here, the back looks about as well as the other card did. A little bit off-centered, but nothing crazy. So let's get a 7 or above on this one, huh? 7 or above. Ready? A mint 9. That's more like it. Now, I was so excited getting this. I wasn't expecting to get this today, so I didn't get a chance to look up all these prices for these, but I will put them on the screen for how much they're worth. Yep, we got a mint 9 for this Feraligatr. That's more like it. Let's put that one in the background. Get out of here, Tyranitar. Get your 6ness out of here. There we go. Alright. Now this is our, well, it's not the last card, but the last holo from Neo Destiny here, and it is the Light Arcanine. Ooh, look at that pretty Arcanine. Yep. Beautiful front there. It's a little bit of silvering up top there, as you can see. But all right, let's turn it around. Back once again looks just like the other two. Corners look good. Alright, see what we got. Light Arcanine, Neo Destiny, 7. Well, it's better than a 6. We'll take the 7. Light Arcanine, that is a beautiful card. Let's set that up right over here. Whoo! Alright, so we got a 6, a 7, and a 9. Certainly being diverse. Alright, up next, I forget what I put this one as. The Ho-Oh. Ooh, the Ho-Oh. Neo Revelation, one of the better cards to get in there. Of course, all those cards are great to get a high score on. But, yeah, I got this card a while back. It was labeled as a near mint card. So, let's take a look at the back here. There's definitely some specks up top there. So, I would hope this would be an 8. I'd be happy with an 8. I wouldn't expect anything higher, but if we did, that certainly wouldn't be a bad thing. And here we go, we got a mint 9. Very nice. Mint 9 on the Ho-Oh. Mint 9. I like it. That's great. That's beautiful. I'm going to keep that card. Okay. What do we have next? I think the Entei. Let's take a look here. Oh, yes. Entei Holo. Look at that holofoil. I didn't see a single scratch on it. The centering looks great on the front. Back here, everything looks decent. About as well as the Ho-Oh, so hey, let's hope for another Mint 9. I'll take it. Alright, Entei. Neo Revelation Holo, and it gets a 8. That's okay. Near Mint to Mint 8. We will take it. Beautiful card. I forget when I got this one. I think I got it from my local comic book store. So, pretty good pickup. I think I paid maybe $5 for it. So, I know it's worth more than that. Once again, I'll put the prices at the screen here to show you how much they're worth. But, yep, PSA 8. We will take it. The only one we won't take is that Feraligatr, or that Tyranitar. Alright. Shining Magikarp. Now, I wanted to save this one for more to last, but I know realistically it's not going to be a 9 or a 10. I also picked this one up from the comic book store. I forget what I paid, maybe $40, $50 for it. So, I know the back has some issues. As you can see right up there, there's a speck up top there. A couple specks at the bottom corner. So the corners really cut it. I would hope for an 8 here. I would be super happy with an 8. But if a 9 comes, I'll take it too. But we'll say a 7 or an 8. Let's shoot for the 8. And here it goes. Ready? Mint 9. That gives me hope for our final card, because our final card looked perfect. I won't spoil it what it is, but if it gets a 10, whew, I cannot believe this got a 9. Who is grading these cards? That's great. That's awesome. Definitely a weaker 9, but hey, it's got the 9 on there. Awesome. I can't wait to see how much that's worth. I was not expecting that. That makes up for that Tyranitar. For sure. Alright. So far, I am very pleased with this opening, or this reveal. Okay. Oh, the Sabrina's Gengar. Look at all that shiny holofoil to get scratched. Now this one, as an 8, I know off the top of my head, just went for $82. For an 8, and this is just an unlimited, this is not first edition. But it went for a PSA, or a PSA 8 went for that much, so if we can get a 9 or a 10, oh dog. I know TCA Gaming just paid $1,000 for his 10 of this exact card. So if we look at the holo, and I had the missus look, and she's got a keen eye, and she saw no scratches on this holo. So if it's getting deducted in any way, it's going to be from the back. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I mean, there's tiny, tiny specks up there. Another tiny speck. Bottom looks great. I don't see anything wrong with the bottom. So, I mean, ideally it should get a 9 or a 10. Let's see. Ready? Sabrina's Gengar. An 8. Ooh! That was a long shot. This is a very hard card to get a 9 or a 10 on. So, well, we know now. $80-some card right here. That was a risk we were willing to take. Ah! It's okay. It's okay, you got the Magikarp. Magikarp's holding it together. Alright, let's make some room here. Let's go up here with Sabrina's Gengar, an 8. I will take it. Whew! Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. So the final 5 cards here are super high-end for me anyway. And people buy this up every day like it's nothing, but for me it's a big deal. Let's see what we got next. That was 1, 2, 3. That was card number 7, the Blaine's Moltres. Once again, just like the Sabrina's Gengar, just all that holofoil to get scratched. Such a beautiful card. This is probably the most valuable card in the set, and this is probably the second most valuable. But I think they're pretty much neck and neck though as far as value. So, all right, stay. All right, Blaine's Moltres. Once again, the holo looked great. I had the missus check it over. It was superb. The centering looks great on the front. turn this puppy around. The back. Back looks great too. There's a small speck right in the bottom corner there. It's hard to see. But the rest of the corners look great. The centering is perfect. The hull is perfect. It's got a speck. I expect a 9. I really do. I expect a 9. And here we go. Blaine's Moltres Hollow. Boop! An 8. Oh, come on. It must be.
Missus is losing credibility here.
Come to think of it, there's a tiny maybe scratch right there. It's hard to say. It is so hard to see, but if that's the case, this is a harsh grade. No. 8. These were 2 very difficult cards to get 9s and 10s on, so can't be too upset. They are beautiful though. I'm gonna put them side by side. Let me make some more room here for our new cards. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards? 7? 7 cards left. Okay. I think this one's a good one coming up here. Yep. The Blaine's Charizard. I got this a while back, probably a year ago. It was in near mint condition. I don't believe it's going to get the 10. The centering is it's a little bit to the right there. The hollow looks great, but this is an easier hollow to grade because Charizard takes up most of it. And you got your little swirl there. Let's turn him around here. Back looks decent. Once again, this is a 8 or a 9 quality. I'm expecting 8 or 9 here. If we could just get 1 10. The 10 hasn't come yet, but I feel it. It's coming. All right, Blaine's Charizard Hollow. 8 or 9. And ready, go. A 9? I like it. I like it a lot. Mint 9 on the Zard. Nothing wrong with a Mint 9 Zard. Yeah, that looks great. Beautiful. We will take it. Put it right here with his friend Moltres. Which is, by the way, one of my favorite Pokemon. Moltres. Okay. Let's make some more room here. Okay. Let's light cards out of here. Alright. Up next, we have the Shining Steelix. Now, a little backstory on this. I was looking to sell this raw for around $70. And I was in negotiations with a few people online, and at the end of the day, I was getting ready to submit these cards, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to throw it in here in the submission and see what it gets. Way back in the day, as in 2 months ago, a PSA 8 was around $100, $110, which I know is got to be a lot more nowadays. So let's take a look at it. I know there was a scratch right across his face somewhere. It's hard to see. Somewhere along here there was a scratch. I mean, the front looks pretty good otherwise. If you look at the back, there's some good amount of whitening up top there, which is why I suspect it's not going to be more than an 8 at most. But yeah, like I said, it was one of those cards I didn't have a whole lot of options, and I thought, let's check it out. So a 7 or an 8 is to be expected. I'm going to guess the 7 just because of that whitening at the top. But here we go. Shining Steelix is an 8. Okay. I'll take it. Don't understand these grades, but I'll take it. Yeah, that's what I was hoping it would get. And it was unrealistic to expect anything higher. So, Shining Steelix Unlimited PSA 8. Very nice. All right. Ooh. Okay, we're down to the big 5. I think this one coming up here is going to be the Lucky Stadium Black Star promo. It is. Now, I pulled this from a sealed little pack that it come in, and it is perfect. Look at it. The front is centered perfectly. There's nothing wrong with the surface. Got a beautiful picture of the Zard there with Pichu and Pikachu riding it. This has to be a 10, and I will be crushed if it is not. I mean, look at it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, it has to be a 10. And there's actually a 10 version of this coming to an end in an auction soon, so we'll really see what the value is here. But, whew, come on. I'll take this 10. Ready? Gem Mint 10! Woo! Buddy! Yes. I think I just shook the camera. Alright, there's our 10 I was hoping for. I don't know how much this is worth. I know it's worth quite a bit. Like I said, there's an auction ending here in a couple days, so I'll really know the value here in a couple days, but I'll put the value here of the most recent auction on the screen. Our first Gem Mint 10 card. And it's a non-holo, but that's okay. This is one of the rarest Black Star promos. And if you're going to get any 10 on a Black Star promo, it's going to be this one. So let's put this one aside. Beautiful. Alright. Very happy with the submission so far. But I'm getting nervous because these last four fetch such a price tag as a 10, even 9s. Okay, this one I believe is the Steelix. Steelix. This card was bought several years ago at a comic book store, and it is flawless. I know it's easier to grade this holo because it's so dark, but there is no scratches. The centering is perfect. The edges look great. The back, I mean, the back looks so nice. You could maybe stay up top there to the speck. And judging the way these cards have been graded, I mean, if it's a 9, I guess I won't be surprised, but 9 or 10 here. Here we go. Steelix, Neo Genesis, first edition holo. It gets a 9. Oh! That was such a good looking card. I think this should have been a 10. I just think that should have been a 10. That corner up there is just harsh. I see it. It is a speck, and that is the only thing. Speck. Everything else is perfect. Perfect centering, perfect holo. 9. Dang. We were really banking on that one. Well, let me make some more room here. Steelix PSA 9. We were really thinking that was going to be a 10 there ever since the day we bought it, so that sucks, but what you gonna do? Move the camera a little bit here. Alright. I'm gonna readjust these because it's getting too close to the camera. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final 3. Man, we were hoping for a 10 on Steelix. But we have a Typhlosion from Neo Genesis coming up here. Actually, I think that's the second one. This one's actually the Meganium from Neo Genesis, fetching a beautiful price tag. Yes, first edition Meganium holo. It looked superb, as these all do. We were all hoping for 10s on these last ones here. I mean, this Meganium just looks so nice. Look at that. I apologize if you can't see through the camera very well. The lighting situation is difficult here, but yeah, let me just say the centering is perfect. There's not a scratch of anything on the back. So, come on, make my day. Give me a 10 on this. Give me a 10. Meganium first edition holo. 9. Ooh. Several $100 card, but man, they're making these 10s tough. Mint first edition Meganium. Dang. That's okay. I mean, 9s are worth so much nowadays, but man, that 10 is such a premium and it's so valuable. All right. Final 2. We have the Typhlosion. This bad boy has been going for, this is a 9, goes for almost $1,000. And a 10, I think the last one sold for $1,500, so probably a lot more than that even. So yeah, this is not the Typhlosion 17 that's notoriously hard to grade. I do have this as a PSA 10, so I will be okay with having 2 10s. But yeah, that looks great on the front. It's a tiny bit off-centered. Tiny bit. The back is very nice. See, this one's a little bit more off-centered than the Meganium was. So, probably 9. But let's take a look here. Come on. Typhlosion holo, first edition. 8! Oh, it's an How is this an 8? Oh, the holo is perfect. It must be the centering. It must be the centering. And I can see that it's fatter on the bottom there. I mean, there is not a speck on the back of this card. And the holo is nice and dark. You really can't see anything on it. Oh, crap. All right. Last card. Hey, 8, 9, 10. This card, I'm not even sure what the value of it is because there's not even one for sale right now. I mean, the population is not too bad. I think it's a population of 80 something, maybe 90, I don't know. Ooh, we need this to be a 10. Daddy needs a 10. A big fat thumb on here. Yes, that's right. It is the first edition Shining Gyarados. I got this from the comic book store a year ago. I paid $70 for it. 70. And because I thought it looked so nice. I mean, the front looks great. I think the centering is decent. Definitely not out of whack. The back, thinking it's gonna be a 9. I think it's gonna be a 9. It's got that speck right there. Hey, a 9 fetches almost $1,000 too. But yeah. I don't foresee this being a 10. If it is, I'm gonna just go nuts. But we'll think an 8 or a 9. Hopefully a 9. Okay, Shining Gyarados, first edition ERF gets a mint 9. It was a long shot, but there you go. Mint 9, Shining Gyarados. There's that. Look at that beautiful trio right there. Not from the same set, but 9, 9, and 8. We did get our 110. We did get our 110 here. Where are you at, 10? I lost it. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There it is. We got 110 in this submission, and it was the Black Star Lucky Stadium, so I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about the Shining Magikarp. I mean, if you look at the Shining Magikarp and the Shining Gyarados side by side, you gotta wonder how they got the same grade. I mean, just look at the back. Look at that Magikarp. Ding up there, ding there. The Gyarados, you have a tiny ding down there. But still, turned a $70 card into a close to $1,000 card. That's still a win in my book. So, thank you so much for checking this out. I was so excited. It's my first PSA submission. I'm very happy with it. Of course, you could always be happier. I know PSA is very strict nowadays with these grades, but definitely got my money back with these cards. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out all of our other videos, and we will see you next time. Thanks.